Greetings and welcome to Pezliz Presents, which is brought to you by Polymaker. My name is Liz, aka Pezliz, and I'm actually streaming this live on twitch.tv/Pezliz. With Pezliz Presents, the goal is, of course, sharing with you models and designers and adding to the growing list of designers that are joining the Polymaker portfolio. So if you have ideas or thoughts on any designer that might be well suited to work with Polymaker, I will definitely have something in the description, a form for you to fill out with your suggestions, or just suggest in the comments. But we're going to take a look at one of the ways that I have learned about a lot of designers. And it might not be something that you're familiar with. So I know we've all suffered from this, where we've got printer paralysis. And when you have printer or print paralysis, you don't know what you want to print. Maybe you've printed an entire collection that someone's already, someone's published. Maybe you're finished with all your multi-boards, your Gridfinity. There's nothing new and exciting that's jumping out at you. Well, I'm going to show you ways that I am inspired. Of course, the very first way that I'm inspired is with my Sunday streams. Every single Sunday, starting at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, we do Sunday sharing, where the community shares the projects that they're working on and their makes. So whether it's someone that has printed all the parts for their rook that they're assembling, or their Delta Flyer, or their latest Voron project, or if it's someone that has printed a castle, or has finally completed their multi-board wall. Whatever it is, we share people's makes and get really excited about that. But if you are looking for inspiration, let's say it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you just loaded brand new filament in the printer and you're like, what am I going to do with this? What am I going to do with this? This is where I find a lot of my inspiration. And of course, there are many different places, so we're going to take a look at a few of them. So the first thing is if you visit Printables. Printables.com is a great website where you can see everything that is new and exciting on the front page. They're advertising, of course, the Printables Wrapped right now, but they also have Printables Awards. So you can vote on the finalists for the Printables Awards. They also have of course, a great tab here that's called Contests. So the contest page is where I draw a lot of inspiration on printables. So I look up here, there's, all different things here, but let's go to contests. So not only the current contests, the current Crash Derby cars sounds really cool. The winter holidays, of course, with decorations, that's really cool. But you have to take a look at the previous contests. So let's say you're like, I got this brand new Polymaker Fiberon filament and I want to print something functional for my bike. There's a bike gear contest right there. So you click here, and of course you definitely want to take a look at the winners and see what they have. Oh my gosh, this gyroscopic can holder looks really, really cool. Of course, you could print that in some HTPLA, some new amazing, amazing material that is going to be able to withstand all sorts of environments. But you can also scroll through not just the winners, but the finalists, and you can even, I believe, sort it by downloads and likes. So there's all sorts of options right there when it comes to the contests. And trust me, if you scroll through years of contests, you are going to find amazing things. Printables has done a very good job of curating some amazing models and finding some absolutely fantastic designers. If we scroll down here, we can actually see some of our friends have been winners of contests, and that has helped them launch many things that they've been able to do. Including our friend Fix'em Dude. If we go all the way down, I think it's winter of 2021 or 22. Fix'em Dude's Snowflake TIE Fighter was a winner. We've had all kinds of fun stuff. So take a look at the contests on both MakerWorld and, or sorry, both Printables and MakerWorld. See? There we go. There's also contests on MakerWorld. So take a look at these ones. As you know, you can draw a lot of inspiration, whether it's a current project or something in the past. Also on Thangs, every single week they have leagues, which are kind of like contests. So they'll have the designer showcase where all the designers' latest models are there. And so you can take a look at all of those models and like our friend Built Over Butts, crappy tree money holder, or Grinch Poo gift card holder. And not only can you get inspiration on things to print, but also make sure you save those things to your collections. So that is the next tip. On every single website, I'm going to stick with Thangs, MakerWorld, and Printables. I have collections. So if you go, for example, if you go to my profile here, you're going to be able to click on the tab that says collections, I think. Yes, collections. And you can see all of my, I have a home decor collection, I have an Easter collection, holiday season collection, a collection that's just fun stuff. Halloween, Hue Forge, Gridfinity, Star Wars, Maker Chips. So depending on what website, I've got all sorts of collections. So for example, if you want to take a look at my holiday collection, you can see everything that I've saved over the past couple of years, including things that are ideas for gifts or fun decorations and more. So take a look through collections and of course other people's collections. I do have private collections, but these are my public collections. So it's pretty awesome. And that also goes for MakerWorld. So if you go to, for example, if you go to Pezliz's profile, you can take a look at collections. And as you can see, I've got all sorts of things collected here for different reasons. And the really neat thing about MakerWorld is that you can actually save someone's collection. So a collection that I have saved, for example, we'll go to K2 Kevin's profile, who's a designer, of course, but you can take a look at his collection. He has one here that I have bookmarked because, see, follow. You can follow a collection. His A1 Mini Bamboo collection, which is all of the amazing models that he would suggest when it comes time to setting things up for your printer. So whether they're his models or someone else's models, he has a whole list of suggestions there. And so those are models that you can keep in mind when it comes time to printing. But yeah, take a look through people's collections. As of course, you know, I know a lot of different designers, and so I find that's one of the easiest ways that I can support a designer is by adding their models to my collection, also by printing their models too. But if you take a look through the collections, you're going to see all kinds of amazing things, just like that. So that's also a great way to learn about designers. And if you see something that people have been collecting a lot, then what you do is you collect on the designer's name. So for example, James the Printer. A lot of my friends were printing models by James the Printer, and that's actually how we came across James the Printer, who we've obviously featured here and appreciate. But if you take a look through, there's so many amazing models to inspire you. And as I always say, when it comes to a designer, scroll all the way down to the bottom, because you never know what you're going to find. Just because it's a model that was designed not yesterday, it doesn't mean that it's not something that's of value. I didn't realize that he had a rope vase, for example. So there's all sorts of fun things to discover. Whether you're using the, I call the top three are of course Printables, MakerWorld, and Thangs. As you can see, Printables and MakerWorld have dark mode too, which is of course prevents blindness. But yeah, take a look through these contests, whether it's something for a specific season or you know, a specific reason. You're gonna find some amazing things. For example, Bugman, our friend Bugman, he has entered and won different categories of contests. And again, that inspires you to click on their profile, take a look through their models. I'll let you know, actually, Bugman has his star for Little Nick. Every single year for his, he puts out a brand new star for the holidays for his wife. So let's make sure we share that with everybody. I need to get printing this. I think this would be a really fun thing to print. Looks lovely. So yeah. So all kinds of great ways to learn about designers and to find models and be inspired. So that is with contests and collections. So this is just a quick tip for all of you. If you are looking to be inspired, I'm going to make sure that I have all the links to my collections and of course the contests that I have taken a look at and found inspiration from. But it's a great way to explore new designers, to sort of change, you know, to give yourself some good ideas and maybe even you know, change things up a little bit. So and of course, when you're doing this, you want to be printing with Polymaker filament. So thank you to Polymaker for of course bringing this amazing, absolutely fabulous idea to all of you through me. I'm very humble anyway. Yeah, so the contests and the collections are a great way to find new designers. And of course, as I've mentioned, going through what people share on Discords and all of that is really fun too. So thank you so much, and keep printing.